infinite balance, giving you that energy from the star systems into your souls, if you know what I say. I know another mix up right there. So anyway, it's from the cosmos to your center's flows. There you go.
Entering another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. You're entering a world of realization. Your next stop, infinite balance.
Sorry, sun gazing. Let me talk about sun gazing. And more importantly, if you want to get the most energy from the earth, especially in North America now, say if you're in the tropics, you can go basically anytime. If you're in North America, they'll say it's like Mediterranean season right now. For me, summertime, because as long as me have my hands exposed to the air and then no cold, to me, I summon that. So anyway, the most energy you get between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. When the sun rises, then it just stop rise, and just the musk from the earth just come. When all the birds are chirp, where you can just feel the energy from the ground. So if you want that good energy between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10:30 a.m., you're getting the most of it. And speaking of the most of that is sunrise itself, sun gazing. For people that don't know about sun gazing, is when you're literally looking at the sun, but you're not looking at the sun at high noon or anywhere close about that, unless you want to blind yourself. You're looking at the sun during sunset and sunrise. And the benefits of sun gazing is the rays from the sun that goes into your eyes, goes into your atomic nervous system, and it goes through a type of healing process. It's almost a battery that is recharging itself. And again, when you're doing it a little bit at a time. If it's in the morning and the sun just arrives, you can look directly at it. But then at a point you're just easing off of it. And I'll make sure I tell you that first, because you know why people them injure their eye. You know what I'm saying? But the best 100% the best times, sunset, sunfall. And when that energy is going into you, it's a type of feeling that is long lasting. You may not feel it at first, but you'll feel it throughout the day. In whatever type of situation you are, whether you're still working a so-called 9 to 5 or whatever the case is, you feel that naturally. Sunset, you're going down, sir. Sunrise, you're coming up, sir. No, say that either one, even right now, as I talk to you, we see the sun looking out there, and I look at it, look a bit, then we'll come back to you. This is, to some people, them like an unknown fact, because a lot of people don't believe, don't believe that, or they feel say it's kind of like the solar eclipse where you can't look at the sun because you'll just damage your eye then. But no, say that the sun gazing, it brings a whole new type of energy to you. Me myself, honestly found out about this about 4 or 5 years ago, and the times when I do it is during the summertime, because winter time we don't do cold weather. That's why in the future you're gonna see me doing this in a different type of environment, if you know what I say. But it's during the summertime, in the morning, I'm always coming up early and just looking at the sunrise. Especially with the amount of time I have right now, because say the energy that puts in me between those type of hours, then for the rest of the day, we're good, we're energized. That energizing body, we just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. So no say that when your sun gears, taking a little bit of time, you're looking for a few seconds and you're coming out, you're looking for another few seconds and you're coming out, you're looking for another few seconds and you're coming out. With the exception of when the sun is actually coming down to a point where you know naturally when it's coming down to a point where you could like just look directly at it with no type of pain, if you want to call it that, or some type of eye pain or something like that, you know. Sun gazing is a beautiful thing, especially when you're going on vacation with your partner, significant one, or if you're going solo and you're looking upon the sunrise and sunset. That's why they say that it's the most beautiful thing when you're with a couple, you know? Because when you're with a couple, you're doing that. It's not only a beautiful thing, but you're both getting the type of energy that you get throughout the day. That's why people going in tropical islands and everything like that during vacations, or maybe they're living in that environment, they're getting that extra type of energy because they're getting that energy from looking at the sun, because it's a beautiful thing, not only a beautiful thing, but they might get the energy from sun gazing. So a little hack for you for my star seeds and star souls out there. If you're now it's the Mediterranean Sea in North America, if you have the time, or just make the time, make one day, take off work one day, or if it's a weekend you have off or whatever, and just look upon the weather then and see how the weather is. And if it's gonna be nice in the morning or whatever for you, whatever temperature is right for you, just go out. If it's by the water here, go anywhere by a park or something like that and just wait for the sun to rise and just look upon the sun. It tell me if you don't feel just energy throughout the day afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the star souls, star seeds out there, hope you're enjoying the time that you're having right now. And from the north, south, east, and west, stay blessed, and more blessed. Like and share. And most importantly, let love guide you, not fear.
Choose the blue pill. Go to bed. Wake up. Have a blessed day. And let society control your reality. Take the red pill. Control your own reality. And now show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.